no financial advice. Giving a shout out there to Tina Marie. Oh, my girl. Cali's own. Rest in peace. I tell you, man, she's been making hits for days, but back in the day. But I will tell you, I love GameStop. I wake up every day pledging my allegiance to that. And, of course, to this great country. And a shout out to making America healthy again. RFK, congratulations on getting confirmed. But we have plenty to talk about, guys. I talked about it in a video yesterday. I said GameStop went ahead. It was announced. Newsweek went ahead. Somebody was following around GameStop's websites, and they were looking at how many stores are actually closing. And they're trying to beat you to the number. They're trying to beat you to the 10K when it actually drops. I'm excited. GameStop announced, well, they didn't announce, but the world announced, GameStop has closed 400 stores this year. Last year, GameStop closed 216, most of them being overseas. I would anticipate that information being the same way this year. Although I did see the list of U.S. stores closed, and it was a long-ass list. They had it done by the state. So there was like 40 in California, 40 in Texas, 20 in Georgia. They were everywhere. It was just list. I was counting them. And I was like, wow, that's a big-ass list. It's cool. There's a lot of reasons why it's going to help you out on the bottom line. A lot of reasons why it's going to help you out in profit margins. But before we start telling you how like other companies carry dead buildings, dead movie theaters, or you know how it goes, I'm going to show you some stuff. But I want you to remember what I'm about to play for you. I'm about to play you a portion of Peter Lynch. And then if you guys don't know who Peter Lynch is, Peter Lynch, he actually managed the Magellan Fund for years, and he returned crazy money, like millions and millions of dollars for all the investors, and he's considered the best investor of this half of the century. And I would agree, from like 1970 all the way through 80, 90, and even now. And he gives a lot of general rules, but we're going to talk about turnaround stocks, okay? I've talked about it in detail. This is a turnaround. When you invest into turnaround stocks, there's a lot of things you need to be aware of. There's a lot of things you need to do yourself, right? The due diligence yourself. Everyone calls himself a turnaround stock, whether they've been down really low and we're going to turn this thing around. We've got new management. Every time you see a new CEO, CRO, Chief Restructuring Officer, not a Chief Revenue Officer. When you see a new CFO coming in, you think, okay, a new sheriff's in town. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen with this business? People want to make impacts. This is the best thing about CEOs and people that have these egos to be in these positions that they didn't earn. Okay? I want to make this very clear. If you built a company and your company is thriving for the last 20 to 40 years, 9 times out of 10, that CEO that's running that company started the company, started with the company. They started from the ground up and they helped manage it to be where it's at today. There's culture. The problem that you have with turnaround companies is it's a whole new business. It's internal. Everything is self-induced. Remember what I talked about Bed Bath & Beyond? I said, I can't invest into that company. Why? They've had a change in leadership X amount of times. I've seen the balance sheet go from 0 to 100 in the wrong direction. They're doing share buybacks. They're spending all their cash. And I tell you, I'm very aware of when a company is spreading themselves thin. And of course, we're going to talk about the fat pig in the room. And no, I'm not talking about Jackie's mother right here. I'm talking about the guys telling me that GameStop's going to buy. I'm so sorry. Let me rephrase that. That Ryan Cohen is going to buy into Playboy. It was announced last night, and it was announced today again in an interview with no video evidence. But it's okay. I'll play fuck. Let's see what a turnaround is. If you guys don't know, a company on the rebound.
Turnarounds. These are stocks that are battered down, or they're hated companies, or they've been forgotten about. They're depressed in price. But you have determined some one thing or a few things that have the potential for reversing this company's fortunes, independent of the industry getting better or the economy getting better. You always have to do a balance sheet check on any company. This includes turnarounds. Do they have enough cash to make it through the next 12 months, the next 24 months? Do they have a lot of debt that's due right now? These are important questions to answer. Make sure you understand and believe in the plan to restore corporate profits. It's all internal. They're doing something, either new product, new management, cutting costs, getting rid of something. something inside the company that allows them to improve themselves. Lots of turnarounds never happen, but a few winners can make up for lots of losers. What's important is to wait for the actual evidence of the turnaround occurring, not just the symptoms. The turnaround, you had plenty of time. So just don't buy on the hope. Wait for the reality. Turnarounds are so big, it's worth waiting to get some real evidence. SS Kresge was a company going nowhere, in real trouble. They invented the Kmart formula. They rolled it out across the country. The stock went up over 50-fold. Kmart became a massive stock.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something, okay? We'll listen to that a couple of times just so we can break it down in detail and how it's actually GameStop, right? But before we get there, I'll do it step by step. I have been looking, what we call turning over stones. I have been turning over stones looking for the lucky one, looking for the right one for a long time. I've been looking at companies, and it helped me understand GameStop so much because I'm in the business of retail, and I said, okay, I understand what they're doing. I see the parallels. I see everything that's going to be profitable, the margins, and how they do it, allowances. You guys know how we talk about it here. But let's break down what Peter Lynch is telling you and tell me if you see GameStop. Just tell me if I'm right on this. Maybe I'm wrong.
Turnarounds. These are stocks that are battered down, or they're hated companies, or they've been forgotten about. They're depressed in price, but you've determined some.
Turnarounds are battered down companies that have been forgotten, that have been written off. They're suppressed in price. I would say that's GameStop. But we have determined one thing or few things have the potential for reversing what we see. We've determined that Ryan Cohen is a great leader. He's a great businessman. He's a good CEO. He knows how to turn around a company because he has the business plan. We've looked at it. They have turned over every, trouble spot, concern for this company, right? Whether it be warranties, product, logistics, personnel, hours of operation, benefits, all the controllables. They have gone in there and they have revamped the controllables. And the best part about business in general is if you can control the things that you control. I know it sounds like you're being redundant with it, but the controllables are everything. That's outside services. That's maintenance. That's supplies. That's payroll. Those are things that you can control as a manager. And when you control those things, that can create profit if the business is meant to have profit. Let's keep going. And I'll do it this way.
One thing or a few things that have the potential for reversing this company's fortunes, independent of the industry getting better or the economy getting better.
So you have the potential to change this around, independent of the economy getting better or the industry getting better. This is what I told you guys years ago. Invest past macroeconomics. I don't care which administration is in office. I don't care if there's a pandemic that happens. You need to invest into companies that can survive it all because the business model warrants that. I'm not reliant on product. I'm not reliant on other people's business. What I mean by that is this, NVIDIA. NVIDIA, the only way that they can actually make a profit is if they have customers buying their chips and in turn creating those chips into a service for people to monetize off of. It's very hard. In the world of GameStop, you look at GameStop and go, you're a retail company. Well, Marantz did the same thing. They got to sell product. No, they don't. This is the part that pisses off every CFO, every CPA, every meltdowner. Remember this, my beautiful people. GameStop made a profit during the pandemic because GameStop doesn't need to have a single store open to make a profit. E-commerce is free money. Interest is free money. And GameStop has both. they have enough cash on hand to make over $50 million in interest without opening a single store, without giving 1 hour to one employee. They're different. And they're going to be different. But we'll keep listening. Let's see if you guys agree.
You'll always have to do a balance sheet check on any company. This includes turnarounds. Do they have enough cash to make it through the next 12 months, the next 24 months?
Turnarounds have to have enough cash because, one, they got to survive the liabilities that are current, right? But a lot of times, turnarounds are in bad spot because they borrowed money. They borrowed money with heavy covenants, and these covenants are crippling to their bottom line. That's not GameStop. That is Bed Bath & Beyond. That is AMC. That is every other investment, a la Mullen Automotive, who just announced a 60-1 reverse stock split this morning. Somebody needs to get on the phone with Donald Trump or Elon Musk or someone and report these motherfuckers for crimes against humanity. Mullen Automotive, I don't know who's buying that stock. I don't know who's stuck in it. If you put $1 million into that company, 2023, 2 years ago, $1 million invested into that company, it's worth like 26 cents. You know that thing where they go, it can't go any lower? Well, go ahead and do a reverse stock split. Let's see how much you can split this penny. Let's see how much blood you can drain out of this rock. Mullen Automotive, David Mitchery, I'm telling you, man, I want to work for you. David Mitchery, I want to work for you. I want to know how you rob America, how you rob investors, and still sleep at night. I want to know. Your bullshit, I'm delivering vehicles. I was driving down the road last week. And I saw a car called like VinFast or something. It might have been called SlimFast. I don't know. It was an electric SUV. And it had a logo. It had wheels. It moved. It had a person driving it. Holy shit. I said, how the hell did they put that vehicle? You can't deliver one vehicle. And hiring YouTubers to rob America. Oh, you pieces of shit. I want to know who's investigating this guy. When his two most prolific investors, when they launched, were Taryn Pizer. Yes, that Taryn Pizer. Drexel Burnham Lambert, insider trading, securities fraud, 40 years of crime. Taryn Pizer, second largest shareholder. The largest shareholder, Michael Walks. If you don't know who he is, bank fraud, securities fraud, charged and convicted on bank fraud. Those are your two biggest investors, and everybody cashed out on America. Where is, if I even see him, dude, where is the YouTuber called Financial Journey? Column from Canada, who has no business in Brea, Linda, right? Brea, California, home of Mullen Automotive. Nobody knows how this happened. Mullen Automotive in 2012 had some money and they bought over leftover vehicles from Coda. K-O-D-A. Coda. And that company was Hank Paulson. That company was the government, the swamp. They carved out assets, they sold them off, and then this crime happens. It's just rinse and repeat on EV vehicles. We can go right next to cannabis, and we can jump right down the line to semiconductor chips. Every industry has a fucking snake from private equity. They're all connected. The movie industry's connected. Well, you guys ever figured out who Naked is? Naked Brands? No, nobody knows. Changed over to Centro, Cenn. No, nobody knows this, what I'm talking about. Board of directors, insiders. There's these brothers, these cousins, Thomas. Nobody knows these guys? It's Thomas Davis and Justin Davis from Australia. The same Australia that has that billionaire who used to date and marry Mariah Carey, who owns Rat. R-A-T. Rat. You know, the same partnership that has this dude, this weasel, named Munchin. You know Munchin? Nobody knows him? Munchin. The roommate to Eddie Lampard at Yale. The same Munchin that was on the cabinet with Trump just last administration that Trump was in. Nobody knows him? Eddie Lampard, Yale, you don't know these guys? Eddie Lampard, AutoZone. Eddie Lampard, Sears. Eddie Lampard, Kmart. Don't worry, I just got shut down by TikTok because of this. It's awesome. Same Eddie Lampard that put Sue Gove on the board of directors of his company. The same Sue Gove that was the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond when it went bankrupt. The same CEO, the same Sue Gove that was part of, I don't know, Zell's Jewelers. That had Beryl Raff as their CEO, who went over to Michaels and gutted that company. Who had Bobby D. Nicola, who went over to GNC, gutted that company. Went over to Linens and Things, gutted that company. Went over to GNC, gutted that company. I don't know how it's all connected. Or maybe I do. All right. Thanks for shutting me down over here. Bullshit. You know, only this channel. I swear to you guys, I get videos taken down. I get flagged. Don't say the name Greta Von Thunberg, whatever her damn name is. Oh, you make fun of little girls? No. I'm telling you, it's stupid. I got fine-ass women like AOC believing in this. The world's crumbling. It's going to die tomorrow. You're a waste of fineness, AOC. You're a waste of fineness. Oh, my God. All right, back to the. I'm sorry, I got way off. My bad.
Do they have a lot of debt that's due right now?
Okay, by the way, GameStop has no debt. GameStop raised so much money. They have money. They paid off all their bills. They're not overextended. They have nobody knocking on the door. I love GameStop right now for this turnaround company. Go.
These are important questions to answer. Make sure you understand and believe in the plan to restore corporate profits.
We believe in the plan. We understand the plan. It's GameStop, and they didn't have to give me forward guidance. I just read it myself. I read it myself, and I am the forward guidance. That kills the meltdown, doesn't it? Doesn't that kill you when I say, I am GameStop? Bitches, you see the tattoo on my arm? Oh, my God, I feel good. And I use the B word, as a term of endearment. You never had, what kind of girl? I'm a taco bit. I'm a sushi bit. No? Never. Okay.
It's all internal.
Crazy.
They're doing something, either new product, new management, cutting costs, getting rid of something inside the company that allows them to improve themselves. That's
GameStop. Got rid of all the fat, doing all the right things, new management, new product. Cutting out loss, cutting the fat, trimming the fat, becoming agile, nimble, quick.
Lots of turnarounds never happen, but a few winners can make up for lots of losers. What's important is to wait for the actual evidence of the turnaround occurring, not...
Yo. Wait for the actual evidence of the turnaround occurring, not the symptoms. I'm sorry, Peter Lynch. Let me tell you something. I saw the evidence when I looked into in the balance sheet myself. because I can see it coming from a mile away. So I was like, yeah, they're profitable. Now, something doesn't add up. They're actually putting expenses in the SG&A that don't belong there. They're hiding it. They're hiding their profits. Duh, Marantz, you can't say that. How did I do? How did I do? You know, there's this thing about rules of engagement. Rules of engagement when you're abroad. You know, I've been deployed before. I've been in the military for a couple of years, did my thing, and they teach you the rules of engagement. They actually teach you some other rules, okay? And it's called rules of force. Like when you're going to engage is one thing, like on the battlefield. What about like in this settlement? Like we're here, we're in this new setting, and you'll have verbal persuasion. You'll have show of force, physical force, discharge a firearm. Like you elevate, you escalate, or you de-escalate the situation. But a lot of times the phrase used is don't fire until you've been fired upon. Or until I see the whites of your eyes. You see, a lot of investors wait until they see the white of the eyes. A lot of people that play football don't throw their wide receivers open. They wait till their wide receivers open and then throw. They don't anticipate the move. In the world of hockey, we call this anticipating where the puck is going. I'm not where the puck is at, I'm where it's going, a la Wayne Gretzky. That's this investment. I threw you open. I read the coverage. I threw it early before you ever turned. I passed the puck. I kicked the soccer ball. I saw the whites in your eyes. That's what they're doing. They're waiting till they get fired upon. They're too late. And you're right on time, babe. You're right on time. And I already told you, I don't need a touchdown. I don't need a home run. I just need a lot of base hits. I just need to be Tony Gwynn. I need to make sure I don't strike out on my investments. I just need to keep hitting ball after ball after ball after ball. Then I will be the most feared batter in the world. I'm the most feared investor. I'm the most feared YouTuber. Why? Because I just keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. My pullout game is weak. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. You know what it is.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight pack and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Welcome all my little Hulkamaniacs. Welcome back to the greatest show on YouTube, guys, the greatest show on planet Earth. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. There's GameStop, $26.33, currently trading 2.4 million shares. It is quiet. The volume's low. We don't know. We're about to go. Yes, we do. Roll call. Hey, guys, let me tell you something. GameStop's going up and to the right. Look at the chart. Up and to the right. It's really easy. It's really easy because it can't go down. It can't get there. I challenge you. Hello, shorters. I challenge you. I want to buy shares at $22, at $18, at $10, Wedbush. That's where I want to buy them. But I can't because the price never gets there. They try to knock it. And I said, don't knock it till you try it, babe. Don't knock it till you try it. Look at GameStop. Looking healthy as can be. Best part about this is that Newsweek article that said GameStop closed 400 stores. I go, oh my God, we don't have to refurbish. We don't have to, I guess, bring in more inventory. We're shortening the footprint. We're cutting out all the fat strategically. Trajectory on the map. I bet you GameStop just goes, let me put a pin right here. Let me put a piece of yarn here. Let me connect it here. Can we cover this? Do we still have a web over America? I mean, we had 2,932 GameStops last year. Can we still cover the ground with 2,500? There's only 50 states. What, is there a GameStop in Guam? What the hell? Oh, Canada, my home. There was electronic boutiques for years. But now you see what it is. It's brand recognition. We're going to litter the street. And I'm happy for it. Come a month from now, guys. A month from now, GameStop's going to announce their earnings for quarter 4 and for the full fiscal year of 2024. I'm telling you now, nothing can stop me. When that earnings report comes out, I already know what it's going to say. And people think I'm crazy. People think I'm wrong. People, how can you predict this, Marantz? Because I can. $5 billion of assets. $5 billion of shareholder equity. I'm looking for $5 billion in cash. I'm looking for huge numbers. I'm looking for profit from $100 to $200 million for the year. I'm looking for the trailing 12 to show an increase of over 1,800% in net profit. I'm looking for profit margins, gross profit margins on business to jump up from around 24% all the way to 28, 29%. If it's 27, I'm all right. In the words of my father, it's good enough for the girls I date. He's been married for 40 years. What a pimp. What a player. What a fat rhyme sayer. And don't worry, we're going to talk about you. Rod. Not Rod Tidwell. Don't get... And I got ants crawling up and down my wall, Jerry. And Toast. I never want to be invited to your live streams, Toast. Okay, I know. Joe Fonicello, I know that you work for GameStop. You're in charge of their social media, their GameStop account. You got hired. You got the look, you got the knowledge, you got the act. I mean, you're the man, Joe. Then don't invite me to your fucking Spaces calls, bro. If you're the dude, you don't need me. I'm just a GameStop groupie. I'm just a grifter. Oh my God. I don't know I can't contribute to this community that we built, that we didn't steal, we didn't cash out on. Nor is Ryan Cohen. You know, guys, I look at companies like Meta. Meta took in an influx in cash from NVIDIA investors. NVIDIA lost $600 billion in one day, one little afternoon. And they lost a whole ass company, right? Like, I'm talking about, like, you guys even don't even... Costco has a market cap of $450 billion. These guys lost $600 billion. Could you imagine just wiping that off the face? Nobody gets fired. Nobody cares. Nobody questions it. Nope. Meta, your boys at Meta, their stock just went up crazy. $600 billion market cap. Mark Zuckerberg, your favorite CEO, old Marky Boy, has sold over $2 billion in shares. $2 billion. Hey, I know the man's worth $200 billion. I know he has enough shares to last a lifetime, 300 something plus million shares. I know all the other guys. Sean Parker, the inventor of Napster. I know he has 60 million shares. Yeah, 60 million. Yeah, Edward Savin, the guy who actually owned it and got pushed out, he still owns 58 million shares. The Dustin Markowitz, whatever, the second guy, he's got $1 billion worth of damn Meta. These guys don't care they sold $2 billion worth of shares, but you should. All of you should. All of you invested in the companies that are selling their own supply. They're getting high on their own supply. Can I tell you what I mean by that? If you believed in your company and you believed where it's headed, where you tell people it's headed, why are you selling it off? Like, what dollar amount do you need to have? You know, when I was growing up and I was young, it was a big thing for a family to make, for their father or their mom to make like 40 grand. Huge. I remember when my dad was a construction guy. And the year was 1988. And I'm 6 years old. And my dad was trying to win over my mom at the time and my mother-in-law, his mother-in-law, my grandmother, rest her soul, my grandma Jessie. And my dad was like, yo, I got a job. I'm doing construction. And my dad was so good at construction that he was a piece worker. So he would base out a house. They would tell him, if you go base out this house, we'll give you $200. That's how much you can make in a day or a couple of days, however long it takes to base out this house. And the average dude was basing out 2 to 3 houses a week. So they were making $400 to $600. That's a lot of money in the 80s. So my dad, when they said, hey, you're going to base out this house, we're going to give you $200. You know what my dad did? My dad went to work, and he wouldn't come home till he finished the house. Big, multi-million-dollar homes, and he would finish the house. He would be there longer than 8 hours. He would be shooting in baseboard, and I'm sorry, not shooting it in. He didn't have air hose, compressor, nail gun. He did it by hand with a a little coping saw. But he went around the whole house. One house a day for the first 5 days. He made $1,000 that week. Didn't matter how many hours he worked. He was proving a point. And that boss goes, holy shit, man, this guy's getting $1,000 out of me, doing all the work. So they came at my dad with the number. My dad took it because it had a tool allowance. He's going to be able to buy a truck. He's going to be able to get all the tools he wants. He took it. Small amount of money. You see, guys, in this world that people are putting away and seeing how much they need, back then, that's all we needed to survive. When I became an adult and I got out of the military and I looked for my first corporate job, I got it. And I realized when I was young, I was 24 at the time, $80,000 was the threshold. $80,000, all I had to make, and I could pay all my bills and I had excess. And when I say all my bills, I had bills I didn't need. I didn't need $80,000. That was just the point. I was just like, anything over 80 is crazy. Like, who's really bringing in checks of $10K a month? People are bringing in $10,000. I'm 20-something years old. I don't know the value of money at all. I can't even value money. I don't even know how to do it. I'm at the casino every night, just throwing out hundreds, buying the bar. Let me buy that bottle. I don't care if it's $300. I'll buy it, knowing it's $30 at Food for Less. But when you don't respect money, and you're at this age, it makes you wonder about these insiders cashing in on millions and millions of dollars, billions of dollars. But hey, I'm not them and I don't live that life. But I am me. And I am a man that has plenty of history. I've lived the life. I've had good days, good years, bad years. And I want to talk about a guy right now, specifically about a bad day. And not valuing life like I told you should. This is Matthew Kors. Now, I talked about Matt Kors for years. Matthew Kors is a YouTuber. And this look that he has on his face is either an act or it really happened to him. But it's what I told you happened to me in the past. It's when you don't respect your money and you don't respect your responsibilities. I'm the total opposite now. I have been for a very long time. Matt lost $400,000. Super Chat Matt. That's what we call him. He was in the chat for all this time, and he was grifting off of AMC movement and that GameStop crowd, and he was trying to tell people that AMC was a good investment. We got him plenty of times on record. I've talked to this guy before, and Matt comes out, and he's $400,000 down. Mind you, he made over $600,000 off of YouTube and Super Chats. Not ad revenue, not subscriptions, not the selling of his Discord and his courses, none of that. 600,000 in Super Chats. That's why he's called Super Chat Matt. Matt also signed a deal with Rumble. Matt has a following. Matt has almost 400,000 followers at a time. Matt, I get more viewers than Matt. Per month, per show, per everything. That's how far this guy has fallen, and that's how bad it is for him because it wasn't a real following. They were bots. Paid subscribers. But we've proved all that. But let's see what Matt has to say about losing $400,000.
The truth is, I try to film this update video multiple times to get myself higher energy and to not sound like such a depressed Eeyore, but I can't. I just had an absolutely horrible trading day, and I'm just doing this video because I know I owe it to you guys, to the audience, but if I'm being 100% honest, I'm gutted. I physically want to puke. I feel depressed. I need to take a break, and thankfully I already have a vacation scheduled this weekend, so I'm forced to be away from the markets, but just a disaster. And I guess the TLDR is I blew 400K.
Yeah, I'll leave
in this
it there.
video, I'm going to be breaking down what happened.
What happened? Matt had a run. There was this day that he goes out there and he bets on futures, and he tries to predict that the stock's going to go up or down, the market's going to go up or down. And based off the contracts he buys, let's just say he buys 1 or 2 or 3, he started buying 10 and 10 at a time. He started trying to recuperate his losses. He started trying to get it back. These are day traders. These are investors. This is Jackie Dealer Grift. I don't care how many times you win. Remember what I tell you guys. I don't care how many times you win. It only takes one loss, and you're going to be done for a long time. It's all about circumstance. It's my old drunk driving analogy. You can drink and drive. You can. You're going to have to face the consequences. And you might get pulled over. And your insurance might go up. And you might have a one-time fee of $10,000. You might even hit a pole. You might hit a light pole and destroy your car, total it out. You got to get a whole new car. You're buried. You're under. All because you chose to drink and drive. But the circumstance between that and killing someone, well, that's your life. That's gross vehicular manslaughter. That's the difference. Circumstance. A guy like Matt, who loses $400,000, who chooses to come out here and tell you he got caught up, he's a gambler, he's not an investor, he's not someone you should emulate or trade like, mimic, none of it. Look up to, hardly. But these are first world problems. You have to have $400,000 to lose to be sitting here moping. I'm going on a vacation to Mexico. Luckily, that was already scheduled in. Luckily. The biggest piece of shit video I've ever seen in my life. You're not teaching anyone a lesson. You're waiting for your next round of funding to come in. And you're a degenerate. So you'll go with $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Not knowing that $2,000, that's a down payment on a new vehicle for maybe your daughter or son one day. $4,000, that just might be braces for your kids. $8,000, that might be, I don't know, the start of earnest money for a down payment on a house. There's so much more to life and wealth and protection than crying online about $400,000 that you didn't respect. This is why GameStop's a valuable company. Because GameStop respects its $5 billion balance sheet. And you should too. Everyone out here running companies, they're running it like they're Super Matt Chat. Hey, Super Chat Matt, let me ask you something, bro. Straight up. $400,000. Got anything to show for it? No? You're still in the same office and basement I've seen you in since you started your show. Did you end up marrying that girl? Did you plan the trip? Did you go on vacation? You see, I have money in an account, and I have money in another account, I have money in another account. I think I have like 5 accounts. And out of all that money that's saved up and put away, whatever it may be, it's untouchable. I have my daughter as 100% benefactor of every dollar I own. My daughter, Matt. Not my wife. Not my other kids. One daughter. Because what happens if my wife and we're always together? What happens if we both die together? She already legally can get half of everything I have or the whole thing, but my daughter's the number one. You know why? Because I trust her. I trust her to divvy it up against all the kids. I trust her because she was with me when I had nothing. She rolled with us. Right? The oldest one. She's the oldest one. And we had nothing. When the only toy we had was a radio flyer wagon and I was running around the apartment complex pulling her in it. That was the toy. That was the cell phone. That was the tablet. Me. The fact that you don't respect $400,000? $400,000. This is why we talk about price anchoring. This is why we talk about interest price anchoring. You know, inflation price. You guys want to know how accustomed you are to brainwashing? This guy's telling you, $400,000 I lost. Oh, it's okay. It happens. We make a video about it. Life altering. But if you lost it, it's all right if you have a vacation planned out. The Fed comes out and they're not going to cut rates. They can't cut rates, interest rates at all. Everyone's accustomed to this high level of interest rates. The 10-year Treasury start going back up 4.6, 4.7, start creeping back up to where I told you it's going to eventually get to 5. This world we live in has already grown accustomed to the current inflation rates. Guys, the Fed's been cutting rates for 9 months. Inflation is stagnant. It's called stagflation. How in the hell are we all accustomed to this? No, it's all right. Yeah. No, that's just the price of things. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, no, it's cool. The Fed has no meaningful policy changes over the last 9 months. And we're supposed to be like, well, that's Jerome Powell. I've never seen someone say less with all the talking he does. But it's because of guys like Matt. It's because of guys like the world, like Jerome Powell. You guys asked me the other day, somebody asked me in the TikTok or in Discord, they go, Marantz, what's your exit strategy on GameStop? I was like, 700. What did I say? I said like $493 a share. $493? Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's not there yet? Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just keep buying. I'll keep buying and I'll keep adding until my number gets to where I need it. And why? For security. To take care of my family, take care of myself. Make sure that we're going to be okay. That is a wealth, that is a life-changing amount of wealth evaporated and gone. And people watch because they think it's educational or they're learning from someone. He should have watched my video I did 4 years ago. Matt, you should have watched it when I explained how you respect $20. You respect every dollar that comes in. Every dollar that comes into my bank account doesn't leave. I won't let it. It takes an act of God. Yeah, act of God. It takes hunger. I'll sit here with hunger pains. I'm just right there. I'm like, man. You guys know how much I spent on lunch yesterday? Just show of hands. You know how much I spent on lunch? $3. How'd you do that, Marantz? What do you mean $3? Yeah, you know how I do it? I walk past the Philly cheesesteak. I walk past the big-ass double cheeseburgers. I walked past them. And I went and I grabbed a little cup of noodles. Not a cup. I grabbed the bowl, the little bowl. It's like a tapatio spicy noodle. It's $2, $2.09. That and a Coke Zero, which that's all I had available to me. 95 cents. It's $3 total. $3.04 or whatever it was. And I'm good. I could have ate something else. I probably would have been full. I probably would have felt bad. Oh my God, it feels so good. I probably would have indulged into something. Nah. I know. I know because I listen to Cindy Crawford. No? Cindy Crawford said, it takes a lot of pain to look this good. Man, she's a living legend. Anyway, Matthew Kors, 400 grand. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. Should have put that shit away. You know what? You could have bought GameStop. Hey, shout out to the guy who messaged me. Said, Marantz, you know, if you would have put all that money into Costco stock instead of GameStop, you'd have something right now. It's just like, it's ignorance. It's literally ignorance that I deal with on a daily basis on the internet. Like, when I tell you I put my lunch money into GameStop, I'm not lying to you. I've never lied. Guys, I was there, my first video, I said, I put every free dollar I have, I put all my lunch money into GameStop. My very first video, I said that. Hello. You know how much lunch money I have? Is how much, oh, sorry, Matt. Right there, $25,000. 2511. Put in 23 of my own, 23.7. Still going. Remember when that number was 18 over there? 18,000 on money that I put in. Now it's at 23,000 because I'm averaging around $5,000 to $6,000 a year that I put in myself. If you can't save $5,000 to $6,000 a year, then maybe you need to figure out what you're spending your money on. Like, really do the math. Divvy it up, man. And make like a conscious decision. Like, go somewhere and go like, I don't need that. Have you ever seen these people that buy things and they go, oh, I got paid today, so I'm getting my nails done. I deserve this. I work hard for this. I was like, your nails? That makes you feel good? Your nails. I broke my thumbnail yesterday. I got it cut. I was like, fuck, man. Let me tell you something about nails and makeup and hair. You can claim you're doing it for yourself. I don't look at eyelashes. As a matter of fact, if you have fake eyelashes, I'm beside myself. You know, a lot of you guys have seen my wife. My wife's out here looking like a dime half the time when we go out. You know, all the time, whatever. My wife's looking good. She's always like, makeup's right, hair's right, nails done, everything. Hair done, nail done, everything big. The Drake song. You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? My wife gets her nails at CVS. She does her hair herself because she's naturally beautiful. And her makeup, well, I don't know how much she spends on makeup, but I'm sure it's enough. But it ain't MAC makeup. It ain't Ulta. It's not Sephora. No. You ballers on budgets, bros. She snagged me. She got me. By the way, guys, it is Valentine's Day tomorrow. Wake up and remember, I've got it all planned out. Babe, if you're watching, close your ears. I want to share with the guys and the girls what we're doing for Valentine's Day. People don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing it tonight because I'm off today. So the minute we end this show, I am going, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing because I don't care. I already did it. I already did half of it. I did it last night. So I bought these big-ass pots. Big pot. Boom. Big pot. And I bought 2 of them for the front door. Put them on the front door. Boom. Right? And then I bought these plants that I'm going to plant. These flowers that my wife, she likes purple a lot. So I bought all these purple flowers that I'm going to, these plants with purple in them. And I'm going to plant 2 of them, 2 big plants. I bought the 5-gallon plants. And I'm going to put them like in the flower bed area. And so it's purpley, like when she walks up. Now, my wife has a favorite flower. And I was going to buy roses, chocolate, bullshit, strawberries, dipped in chocolate. I'm good. Done that every year. No. I'm going to buy these plants. I don't know what they're called. Hydrogens or something. I don't know. They smell different. You can smell them, right? Like flowers. It's a distinctive smell. I don't know the name. And my wife knows because she tells me every time we go to Home Depot, she goes, ooh, look at these flowers, babe. They have them. And I'm like, okay. And I never buy them because they're $30 a piece. Trust me. I'm always like this. $30 for a flower? Like, no, but it's a plant. It's like a plant. Like you plant it and it grows flowers on it, whatever. And so she's like, I've always wanted them because it's her favorite flower. I'm going to tell you why. Because her grandmother, those are her favorite flowers of her grandma. So when she grew up at her grandmother, because she used to always hang out with her grandma always had these flowers. And the smell reminds her of her grandma. Now, she has a room spray in her car, like air freshener. She has the scent of these flowers in her car. Her car always smells like these flowers. And I'm like, I used to trip. I'd be like, what is this shit? She's like, it's my grandma's favorite flower. It reminds me of her. Every time I smell it, it reminds me of grandma. And I was like, cool. This is going to be cool. Yeah, that might be it. Hydrogen knows, whatever the hell those are right there, Carter. All right, that's it. All right. The purple stuff. Yeah, see, you guys already know hydrogens, whatever. That's the flower, okay, that my wife loves. Now, I'm going to go buy them, and I'm going to put them in these pots, and I'm going to put them in the house so the house smells like it, right? And I have it all figured out. Well, check this out. What you guys know is that my wife loved her grandmother more than the world. And she's everything. She's a GameStop holder, Grandma Nina, and she's awesome. Grandma Nina passed away 2 to 3 years ago. I have to remember. Maybe 3 years ago now. Yeah. She passed away on Valentine's Day. The actual day. So with me buying these flowers and her knowing that it's because it's just the most thoughtful thing I could do for her. And maybe she'll want to put some water in the flowers. Who knows? But it's going to be her decision. But that's my plan. And I'm going to do it this afternoon. I'm going to get up out there and I'm going to buy them. And I hope my wife really likes them. So that's my plan, man. That's my plan. Plant some flowers and give her some life into the house that she's, she don't have to spray so much. Maybe she can just smell them when she walks by. But she'll know when she gets home tonight because they're going to be there. But that's the plan, guys. That's my Valentine's Day. Maybe I get her some dinner, too. Who knows? Maybe wifey. I don't know. I'm a little tight on money right now. The color changes depending on the acidity of the soil. Morning sun, afternoon shade. Sure. Whatever the hell you guys want to say. I don't know. I have the pots inside first, and then if she wants to put them outside, I don't know. They're really big pots, and they're really nice flowers, I guess. So we're just going to do it. Yeah, that's the whole point. Got to be thoughtful around here. All right. So let's go talk about the bullshit. The bullshit. All right, you guys ready? So don't worry about the stock. The stock doesn't go anywhere. We're good. Here is the bullshit. First, let's go to the website called GameStop. Love this website. Huge supporter of this company. Go to the trading card section. GameStop currently has 1,711 cards for sale. Let's see if I'm right. I'm just guessing. 1785. 1785. They have this Michael Jordan. Oh, this is not the old one, is it? Oh, it's a 1988 Michael Jordan Flair card. Market value of 105 on the All-Star. That's the All-Star card. So that card will be sold at PSA 8. Those will go fast. This is GameStop. Tons of cards out here. Steph Curry, Mosaic card coming. But they have a lot of cards, and I'm excited for them. 1,700 cards. As you guys know, they used to have 4,000, 3,000, but they started selling them all. I've been looking for the Brock Bowers. I don't know if the people just sold it on the spot or what they did or how it all works, but it's not here right now. They have hobby cards for sale. If you guys go over here to GameStop and you guys really want to be a hobby out-of-print cards, here's hobby cards. They're selling cryptocurrency cards. The new Top Series 1, this just came out today, or was it last night? Last night or today, these just got released. These are brand new. Series Top 1 exclusive. You can get the mega box, or you can get whatever. Those are the ones everyone's looking for right now. So February hits the shelves in February 2025. Without a doubt, people are looking for those cards. And that's pretty cool that they already have them. I've seen them already because I hang out in the card shops. But there you go. So they have them. Man, GameStop's on it. GameStop has the cards, and they have a good price, $23. $23 for a booster box. Not bad. We got some One Piece right here that you can order. They got the Optic Hobby Blaster. So pretty cool for GameStop to have all these cards. Here we go, more hobby cards. I like these hobby packs. The Pro Set Metal. I've seen this behind the counter before. $200 a box. $189 a box. Prism autograph guaranteed right here in the 2020 Prism. If you get a Joe Burrow rookie card, maybe that's it. But those are awesome. And so GameStop is selling some cards, bros. They got some stuff here. They got Mosaic right here. They got, what is this? 2023 Select. I'm not a big fan of that year for Select. I know people want it, though. Luca on the cover. I've seen these in the store. One hanger pack was almost $50, $49. But I'm debating on where I want to be. You want the 2023 to 2024, you want that. But that hobby box is $664, $700 anywhere else. You want that because you can get Victor Wembanyama. You can get the Wemby rookies, and they're worth a lot when you get them. But there's tons of that here, and they're going to price for them. So people know what this is, man. You can buy it already. This is so cool. So cool. Pick up in-store. They have them. Order within the 5 hours to pick up in stock. Oh, they're at La Quinta. Oh, I can go to La Quinta and go get a box today. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll get myself something for Valentine's Day. Yeah, babe? Give me that. Mustard on the beat. All right. So here's GameStop. But we're going to go look at a little company called Playboy. Okay? Playboy. No, is it PLBY? Do they not do a stock analysis for it? They do. There we go. This is Playboy. I want to talk about Playboy not because it's my father's favorite magazine. Growing up, we had Playboys in the house every now and then. And when we had them, we didn't look at them, me and my brother. We were just too busy doing sports and stuff. But we used to ask my dad, like, why you got a Playboy, man? And he goes, the articles. They got great stories and great articles. Huh? Okay. Don't worry. I grew up with Maxim magazines. Hustler magazines. We used to find them in the desert. Yeah, those were wild. But Larry Flint and the boys. But hey, check this out about Playboy, okay? If you guys are not familiar. There is this guy named Rod Altsman, and he has some seed money behind him. I forget the guy's name. It's some Asian guy. I forget his name, though. But him and Toast, who is John Fonicello, they formed a website called GMEDD.com. GMEDD.com is for GameStop DD, DueDiligence.com. And they used to crowdsource like we do. They used to look at the websites and check how many orders and how many online items and what's sold out, what's not. And they used to canvass the crowd for info on GameStop. And they'd come up with ideas on what the company's doing and what they're not. And they had a website and everybody went to it. These guys all were in GameStop before the sneeze, before the huge sneeze up, with Roy and Kitty. They were in those same circles. Roy and Kitty didn't sell. Roy and Kitty didn't monetize off of the movement like they did. These guys went ahead and built the website. They got the interview with Ryan Cohen, and they've parlayed that into careers in investing. They built their own website to invest called Woke Capital. And Woke Capital, W-O-O-K, Woke Capital, their number one investment was GameStop a while back. They are not currently in GameStop. I want to put that out there. They've said it publicly. But they follow it for engagement because they don't have any substance whatsoever as far as what they're going to talk about. And Rod Altsman, I've had him. I've interviewed him. We've talked. We've gone at it. Twitter Spaces, everything. He's the kingpin of this shit, of this website, GMEDD.com. Rod Altsman took all their profits, all their gains from GameStop, while they're still living this life of luxury, him and Toast, Joe Fonicello, they went ahead and invested over 7 figures into Playboy. And they're drumming up this idea. I've made the video. I've already explained it to you guys. Playboy's not the investment that GameStop is. Now, I've seen articles written about Ryan Cohen buying into Alibaba, Nordstrom, and Playboy, and now Playboy, and Bed Bath & Beyond, and other companies they claim Ryan's involved with. I hear it all the time. And a couple things go sideways for me. One, he's a good Christian man. He's a family man. He's got a child, and the image that is Playboy. And then I go, well, then of course maybe he's just trying to make money if they really think he's going this way. But Rod and Joe came out with their website. They actually changed the name of their website from gmedd.com to plbydd.com because it came up with this idea that they were going to have international models do online magazine video shoots and everything. And I'm just like, OnlyFans is going to fuck you up. Playboy found that out because anybody can be on OnlyFans. Not anybody can be a Playboy bunny. You got to earn your ears, as they call it, right? Maybe that's not what this generation is looking for. But I'm not even worried about this generation. I'm not even worried about brand recognition that they claim is there and the value for this company. You guys want to talk about value? They have shareholder equity negative $200 million. They have a market cap. Value of $184 million. Net income, they lose $70 million a year. Now, this is not a shorted stock. This is not a killed stock. There's none of that. This is a company that lost its identity when the creator died. But at $50 a share in 2021, when Rod Altsman was buying in, I know he's bought in there. I've seen all the orders. I was invited to their Discord, and I went to their Playboy channel. There was no naked pictures, by the way. I went to that channel, and I saw every journal entry these guys put in. They have been buying this stock at the top of the mountain, looking for a savior to save them and to revitalize this stock because it was a pump and dump all the way to the ground. From $50 a share all the way to $2 a share today. But if I'm best friends with Ryan Cohen, which apparently Joe Fonticello is, because he works for GameStop, he's talked Ryan into wanting to buy into this company. This is a good opportunity to make some money. We can turn this around. Maybe you can. And I definitely agree. You probably could because it's run so poorly. It's owned by private equity for the last 20 years, guys. Literally, they've had a footprint in it for 20 years. The board of directors, all of them. They hold this company hostage. Private equity does. But the financials are worse than anything you could ever imagine. Income, 124, down from 246 3 years ago. All the way down, less than half the income loss. More than half, I apologize. Cost of revenue, gross profit. They're at $71 million on gross profit. SG&A, $97 million. Operating income, negative $25.95 million. It's going to be hard to make up that amount. I'm sure they can cut it out. I'm sure they'll figure out where the losses are. I'm sure Ryan can start carving it out. What you can't carve out is interest. You're paying double the amount in interest. The actual net income challenge is going to be $70 million. Hey, we could fix that tomorrow. Ryan Cohen's a billionaire. $70 million? No problem. We'll just throw money at it. That's what we'll do. We'll just throw money at it. The shares have diluted from 22 million shares to 73 million shares. You want to know why the value in 2021 was being depleted out of $50 a share, okay? While all these idiots were buying it, they were diluting it the whole time. Rod and John bought they bought the Titanic while it was sinking. They're asking GameStop investors to bail them out. You don't think I'm saying GameStop investors? Okay. I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to play dumb for a second, okay? I've been doing this shit for a while, for as long as you guys. How many deals has Ryan Cohen made that you knew about before they ever happened? How is it that this information gets out? It gets leaked to the public. Ryan's trying to buy Playboy. He's developing a position in it. How does that get out? You ever ask yourself? Nothing gets out. Nothing gets out when it comes to Ryan Cohen and GameStop and the announcements they make. Nope. You don't find out about it until it gets announced. But all of a sudden, we've got the drop, we got the beat. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the articles. Playboy has $9 million cash. They used to have 28 last year. They have 9 million this year. They've lost all their cash. Total assets, $271 million. If I sneeze, I might buy this company. Total liabilities, 287. Additional paid in capital, $695 million. They have shareholder equity of negative $15 million. They are upside down. You think we should buy this? You think we should buy this company that has book value of 21 negative cents per share? Tangible book value per share, negative $2.38. We should buy this company. What the hell are we talking about? It's a great company. Matter of fact, we should have somebody come out and write these articles on the Medium. I've never heard the Medium. Have you guys ever heard of this? The Medium. Human stories and ideas. A place to read, write, and deepen your understanding. Start reading. The Medium. Our story. I haven't read this yet. Over 100 million people connect and share their wisdom on Medium every month. They're software developers, amateur novelists, product designers, CEOs, and anyone burning with a story they need to get out into the world. What? You mean to tell me anybody can write on this? What are the requirements to write on the medium? Nothing, right? So the guy who writes this story, earth-breaking story, his name is King Garfield. King Garfield, with 0 followers and only has 2 stories. One is, the Meme King looks to save another dying company. The Meme King. You call Ryan Cohen the Meme King. In the story, they say he wants to get them back to a monthly print magazine. Ryan Cohen, oh, by the way, this is from Los Angeles, California. Ryan Cohen, the CEO of GameStop Corporation, is reportedly negotiating a majority stake in the Playboy Group. Majority stake. Guys, a majority stake in Playboy would be what, 10%? 10%? And what's the market cap again? I want to buy 10% of this company. How much money I got to put in? 18 million bucks? I got to sneeze? 18 million. So a majority stake. Maybe half. Maybe he's looking to buy half the company. It's an ambitious move. It's going to happen. All this bullshit. Right? So here's my thing. You're able to write the story like this, paraphrasing, anticipating, with the push into creator-driven content and its plans to rival platforms like OnlyFans. Cohen will need to modernize the brand without alienating its legacy audience. Legacy audience? Every teenage boy doesn't have a goddamn clue what Playboy is. They know what OnlyFans is. Who's your audience? Is it Joe Biden's family and a packet full of pills and condoms? I gotta know what in the hell this idea is. I know there's money to be made. I get it. I do. I get it. What I don't get is how a piece comes out the day before and then the next day you all of a sudden, the Meme King, you have the interview, King Garfield. Why don't you use your name? You have an interview, exclusive interview with Ryan Cohen on his potential Playboy acquisition and his vision for an iconic brand. You did an interview? Where's the video evidence? And allegedly, in quotes here, Ryan, opportunity. King Garfield writes, Ryan, there's been speculation that you're considering acquisition of Playboy Group. Can you confirm whether these discussions are taking place? There's been speculation? There's only one guy talking Playboy. It's Rod Altsman and Toast, those 2 guys. One guy, when I say one guy, I know there are 2, but I'm just telling you. There's only one angle here for Playboy, and it was no one talking about it. Okay, let me do it this way, King Garfield. You come on record and say where the speculation is or what it was, where you got that idea from. I want to know where you got the idea. I cannot comment on specific deals, but I'll say this. Playboy is one of the most recognizable brands in the world. It has a rich legacy, but it's struggled to redefine itself in a modern era. I see opportunities where others see challenges. I believe this brand has the potential to evolve into something far more relevant and valuable. Sounds like Toast and Rod are speaking again. Playboy has transitioned from its traditional print business to a digital lifestyle brand with mixed success. What do you think of its biggest challenges are today? What do you mean mixed success? Did you not see the fucking balance sheet? What mixed success? Did I miss it? I'm sorry. Hold on. I want to know. Operating income, mixed success, losses of millions every quarter. Millions. They only make a couple of million, but you know how it goes. Mixed success. I apologize. I might have read it wrong. Net income. Negative $50 million. Okay, let's go. Now here we go, because they actually got rid of all the float. They started diluting. So let's go. 8 million, 264, 10 million, 37 million, 131 million, 7 million. We're talking about negative, by the way. Negative. Oh, they had a positive. There's mixed success. Oh, you ain't lying. What happened in quarter two? Did they not announce anything? Wait, did they get delisted? Did I miss something here? Mixed success. I might have missed it. Might have had some real profit there. And SG&A was down. Yeah, man. How'd they go from $40 million in a quarter? Well, did they not do anything in June? They don't work in June? Do they take summers off? The fuck? What is this shit? You're crazy, man. Anyway, back to the story. So there's only one person I see benefiting from this story. It's the boys at PlayboyDD.com. You catch wind if the apes, as you guys think they are, apes, stupid ass, the actual investors of GameStop have nothing to do with Playboy. Ryan Cohen could buy Playboy, and I won't move a fucking dollar out of my GameStop money. Not a dollar. Because Ryan Cohen's not buying Playboy with GameStop money. Is he? In this whole article, looking at your track record with GameStop, where you focused on e-commerce and digital transformation, do you see a similar strategy working for Playboy? Why are you talking about what he focused on? Like, who the fuck are you, King Garfield? Where did you come from? Absolutely, Playboy's brand equity remains strong, but it needs a bold pivot. Just as GameStop had to modernize beyond brick and mortar retail while staying true to its core identity. Playboy must evolve while embracing what it makes to be relevant today. A premium monthly magazine, high-end lifestyle branding. Hey, what did GameStop do with their monthly magazine? Yeah. I think Playboy's attempt to be strictly digital has proven unsuccessful. The brand should focus on promoting, inspiring, and sophisticated upscale lifestyle for both men and women, while emphasizing luxury and exclusivity. No. Okay. You can think all you want. Ryan said all of this in this interview. I've seen Ryan Cohen interviews. He doesn't talk like Ryan Cohen said this. First and foremost, I'd get Playboy's magazine back in stores. Hold on. He's telling you his plan? Then I'd simplify the streamline operations. Right now, the brand feels too scattered. Next, I double down on digital e-commerce, whether though exclusive merchandise, memberships, and digital collectibles tied to Playboy's legacy. I'd also prioritize partnerships with artists, designers, and content creators who can bring fresh energy to the brand. As for adult content, OnlyFans is a monopoly on the creator market, but there's an opportunity for Playboy to differentiate itself. OnlyFans is open to anyone with a camera, whereas Playboy's content creators should be carefully vetted, just like traditional Playboy models. In other words, you should have to earn your ears. Wow. Ryan says a lot. This guy, back to this. Would you consider Playboy into a larger ecosystem of brands and similar to having approached GameStop's transformation? He says, possibly. Playboy is an iconic brand, but we thrive as part of a broader vision that blends digital media, fashion, and luxury experiences. Companies like LVMH, you really think he's talking, have built empires by maintaining exclusivity, strong branding, and clear lifestyle appeal. Strategies Playboy can adopt, modernize, while preserving its heritage. What the fuck am I missing? Am I missing something? Every brand evolves. What matters is how you reposition it. Playboy has taken steps to move beyond its past reputation. It hasn't fully redefined itself. The brand can retain its rebellious spirit while becoming more aspirational and relevant in today's audience. The fuck am I reading? It's about reshaping what Playboy represents in modern context, offering insight into confidence, relationships, and the art of living well. Who said this? I mean, is Ryan Cohen like this closet Playboy guru? Does he own every magazine and cover? Ryan, are you just trying to hook up with Pamela Lee? She's old. Tommy tore that up, bro. I want nothing to do with this. While Cohen remains tight-lipped and whether Playboy acquisition is imminent, his insights make it clear that he sees value where others see decline. Oh, I get it. Damn it, you got me, bro. King Garfield, I get it. You interviewed Ryan Cohen with this idea that you were going to pump out. I'm so sorry. Rod Altsman, this is you? Our generation's the only generation that knows what Garfield is, right? And not the president. He sees value where others see decline. If his track record with GameStop and Chewy is any indication, Cohen-led Playboy could be a very different company from what it is today. Whether that means more magazines and a move into luxury fashion, digital exclusives, or a complete rebranding remains to be seen. One thing's for certain. If Cohen takes over, Playboy's next chapter will be anything but predictable. What are you talking about? It's extremely predictable. He just told you everything he's going to do. Out of nowhere. Told you about content creators. Told you how he's just going to leverage it, make it look amazing. Oh, my God, yes. Cohen's involved. You know, Ryan Cohen buys Playboy, guys, okay? When he buys Playboy. And you see him make a profit out of it. And you're like, man, I could have bought that at $2. I want you to go look at the board of directors. And I want you to see what you're going to have to pay to take it over. I don't know what these stories do. These no-name stories. This is like a huge news story here. But all of a sudden it was typed up by an independent on a makeshift website. We'll never hear from Mustard again. Hey, King Garfield, I got a question for you, bro. I just go, who are you and how'd you get the story? Just help me. Because are you this guy? Meta platforms selling all their shares. I got another one for you. I don't stop there. Guys, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a finance bro. I'm one of those dudes, right? Buck the bunny. Buck the Playboy bunny. Yeah, you never know. You know what, guys? Oh, the hardest working man on YouTube, Marantz. Thank you. That might be me. Yeah, I don't know if it's a real interview. It said Tony De Niro sucked. Yeah, we know, bro. Hold on, I got to read all that chat. You guys are having fun. You know, guys, I'm this YouTuber, right? I'm this guy. I'm like a regular dude. Kinda. One of my buddies called me and said, Marantz, you ain't no regular dude. He's like, you're different, bro. I said, am I? I mean, I grew up with both parents. Not like my actual parent. I grew up with a stepmom. But my mom was still there. My whatever. I don't know. I only say that because Jackie De La Grift got a fat pig for a mother. She didn't teach her kid any manners. This guy's out here stealing money from people. I can't take it. I get crazy, bros. I get crazy when I see punks, when I see chumps. Oh, you know, I was in the Army. When I was in the Army, you line up in formation, and it's your first, like, I'm talking about like basic training AIT stuff, like when you first get there, and you realize like half the world is full of nerds, right? Like dudes who just never seen, they never seen anything, right? Like, dang, bro. These are the dudes that subscribe to Playboy, by the way. All these dudes, right? The noisy Correx of the world. So all these dudes line up, and you look left and you look right, and they say, all right, front. They say half right, face, front leaning rest position, move, and you get in the front leaning rest. push-up position. You're going to do some push-ups. And I go, down. 1, down, 2. And cadence. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2. You're like this, boom. You're knocking them out, babe. You just beat your face. That's what that means. Beat your face means do push-ups. Hey, let me tell you something, guys. You're tired? You're hurting? Shoulders sore? All you got to do is look left and look right, and you see some weak motherfuckers shaking. You see some soft-ass dudes, and you say, how the hell are they going to be able to do what I'm doing? I'm G.I. Joe. I'm Rambo. I'm the world beater. No, I'm a kid, dude. I'm a 19-year-old kid. I'm an 18-year-old kid. There are kids out there defending this country, giving up everything they have. Kids. Yeah, there's Delta Force. Yeah, there's some Rangers that have been around for a while. Those E7s, they're pen pushers. The real badass dudes that you never see are the dudes you never see. But my point, looking left, looking right, bitch-ass kids don't know the world. That's these YouTubers. That's Jackie, okay? Who's excited and loudmouth about the money he's making. That's PP Seeds. And I'm that dude. I'm that E7. I'm that E8 just chilling in the cut, looking at you saying, these kids don't know. You go follow that dude down in battle, you're gonna get killed. When you guys rappel down off this Chinook and you hit the ground running, you pull up a 360, you're gonna see that dude's not gonna know what the fuck's going on. Get on the LZ, see what it is, and move out. Nope. I go to work for my money. I look left, I look right. I see other YouTubers. I see the shit they're doing. And I see PP Seeds. PP Seeds, the biggest fail of any investor you've ever seen in your life. You ever looked at his Reddit career? This guy had every stock called wrong. He's pumped everything. He's lost all this money, and they don't want to highlight it. They don't want to see it. PP Seeds comes out and says, I want you to buy my PP coin. They got a coin out here where they're buying and selling. They're buying the coin. Everyone already owns the coin. $1,500 of it, $4,500 of it, $12,000 of it, $2,000, $6,000, $8,000. They bought it $600, $5,000, $1,900. All these wallets bought it before the world ever got to it. Who are these people? They bought for $1,500, sold for $50,000. Bought for $4,000, sold for $42,000. And the numbers go on and on. Realized gains, $49,000, $40,000, $10,000, $10,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, $5,000, $4,000. Someone in the PP Seeds crowd, maybe PP himself, someone is pumping and dumping. Someone is taking money from the crowd off of a meme stock, off of a meme coin. They couldn't just sit back and put out content and enjoy the views and the subs. No. They had to go take money from you. They had you do meet and greets for $500. Like Jackie, who does a $500 super chat to join his $720 Canadian dollars to join his Discord. I'm going to tell you guys what happens to these guys. That money, that one-time entry fee, goes away. Well, what do I do now? How do I get money from the people now? PP Seeds had no business going in and making up a meme coin for his channel and for his people to invest in. What's the point? What's the utility? And what's going to happen next? I can show you 10 winners on that stock, on that little meme coin. Can you imagine how many losers? Someone has to lose for you to win. I look left, I look right. I see fat little pigs. I see dudes trying to rob you. And I tell you. You know, I've always had a real problem with the way content creators monetize their platforms. I have a big problem with it because I felt like people aren't utilizing Google. I have a contract with Google, and I don't feel like people are utilizing it correctly. They're all trying to sprint to the finish line and take down anyone they can with them on their way there, with zero shame. Matt Kors is a great example of having $400,000 to lose and then bitch about it and cry about it but not respect it. I don't know how many times these guys want to cash out on people. Whether they do meet and greets for $500 a ticket, one-time Discord fees for $500, meme coin gets announced. I want to sell my course. Everyone's trying to sell something. And I met someone yesterday, and they said, hey, somebody told me you have a YouTube channel. I go, no, I do not. Not for consumption, not public consumption. They're like, well, no, I want to educate. What do you do? You sell courses? What do you sell, info? I say, excuse me? That's the problem I have with my brother. A fundamental difference that I'll never agree with. And I tell you guys, man, we talk about this stuff, guys. Listen to me. Why we talk about this, okay? We talk about this because you have to see it coming. You can't be the sucker. If everyone got rich off of these marketing schemes, Primerica, Mary Kay, Avon, if everybody got rich because we flip houses, they wouldn't have to sell you their course. They wouldn't have to sell you how they did it. This is what I did, but you're going to have to pay me X amount of dollars to get this info to do it. I got a buddy of mine who, at the time, 2 years ago, retired from working with me. The man had over, I don't even know, maybe $5 to $10 million worth of stock in the company that we work for. At the time, the value of that stock has doubled in the last 2 years. That guy took $250,000, started his own company because he went to a seminar about starting up your own trucking company. He regrets leaving the job every day. Regrets it to this day. He had a good thing going. But because he was greedy, not only did he buy his own trucking company, bought his own truck, hired 2 drivers, picked up some routes, his truck broke down in the first year. Out of state. He had to drive, go put more money into it, start drowning. How much you got to do? How much work do you have to do? When all you had to do was sit back and let it double in value. I got another friend, another buddy of mine, 25 years with the company, says he's a real estate agent, but all his money's locked up in retirement funds. You can get that money if you quit your job. Quit your job, wait 30 days, and that money's yours. Yes, there's a 10% penalty, but who cares? You have $500,000. He said, I want it, and I want to go buy houses and flip them because I know I can invest in certain properties that no one's buying right now. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, man, you put money into GameStop. You're an idiot. Okay. So you're going to give up your whole career? Your yearly income, everything, because you have a plan? Buying houses at 7%? With the cost of rebuilding, the cost of manufacturing, the cost of refurbishing, everything costs money? More money than it's ever cost? I don't want to tell you how bad it is for him. It's bad. So when PP Seeds is quitting his VR company and trying to cash out on the people in the movement of Bed Bath & Beyond, it doesn't exist anymore. Now we're doing something different. We're doing meme coins. Jackie De La Grift is going to run out of people to charge the $500 to. At one point or another, you're going to run out of people to pay this one-time fee. What do you do for money? My brother charges money, a monthly fee for sports betting. He's a very good sports bettor, handicapper, where he knows college football better than anyone in the world. He knows college football and UFC fighting better than anyone I've ever met, read about, know about, period. He can shoutcast. It means he can call out the fights and what's happening. He knows everything about the transfer portal. He's the guru of the transfer portal for all of the world. People have tried to sign him for contracts, for television contracts, radio contracts, everything. Rico is extremely successful in what he does. Rico was making $10,000 to $15,000 a month off of views and subs off of TikTok and YouTube. 7 to 12, in that range. That's healthy considering he has a pension from the military over 20 years, and he's doing well in life. He has no concerns at all, and he has everything he's ever wanted. Rico says, I'm going to sell my picks for $25 a month. And he found 3,000 people to pay him that. Guy's making 50 to 60 a month, easy. After taxes, after everything, his cut, whatever it may be. Hell, he even went away from YouTube and did it through Patreon where he gets more of a percentage. Why am I telling you this stuff? 1 week, Rico puts out the top 10 Stone Cold Lead locks. And he went 0 for 10. 0 for 10. He went 0 for 10 in 1 week. Everybody lost their money. Everybody lost their money. You know what he said? He goes, well, you shouldn't put in what you can lose. You should be more cautious. You should I always tell you got to be careful. It was like, what? Zero accountability? I have a twin brother who's the upside down. Who's the altar. Alter ego. Let me tell you guys something. Just like PP Seeds and just like everyone else, I know a guy. He came back the next week and said, here's the next 10. Let's get our money back. Rico's not betting on his own bets. He's not putting his money behind what he claims he knows. Nope. I promote GameStop. I support GameStop. I talk about GameStop. I walk the streets for GameStop. I invest in it. I'm not telling you something I don't know. I'm not telling you something I don't believe in. I'm not telling you something I don't do. I'm good with God. I can sleep at night. Rod Altman can't. PPCs can't. Matthew Kors can't. Jackie D. LaGrift can't. Power Hour. Power Hour, here's your chart. This is GameStop. Up and to the right. Trending perfect. Walking all the way through it. Looks healthy on a Thursday. 5-minute chart, 30-minute chart, bouncing back, touchdown to 24 and some change, bounced right back up to 26 where it's supposed to be. We told you it would. Because these daily charts here and this push down is eventually going to break out somewhere wherever the support's at. It's currently support's touching down on that 200-day moving average that it bounced off of, right off the 200-day moving average. And what does that mean? It means we're going up and to the right. We tested, we bounced, we came, we conquered. It's going to be amazing. The catalyst will be announced. GameStop's going to show you just exactly what it is. Oh, I get to read the chat now? Let me go read the chat. I just want to say, El Kabong, thank you for everything you do, brother. Appreciate all the support for the channel and all the love. Don't worry, I'm hanging on to those gift cards. I'm ready to give them away. I'm ready to give away a lot of things to some of these kids out here. So let's just see what we got. The goal for the show, we're 4 out of 50, okay? Yeah, there's 1,100 of you that already came to the show today, and I only got 4 super chats out of you. Those are tariffs in the chat. I'm asking for you to pay to be in the Discord. I will charge you a $2 fee for the fat pig behind me. No, don't send me the damn money, kids. I was just me talking. Shout out to Tito, my guys. If Valentine's Day doesn't want to go on GameStop Valentine's, time to get a new Valentine. Yeah, babe, we're going to GameStop. Happy birthday, Amber, all the time. God is good all the time. Discord fee, oh, you get Vincent. Vincey is funny, bro. Mr. Elliott is great. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop. GameStop, yeah. If they somehow force this back down to $10 again, I got a fat check coming in the week. It's awesome. Mirkin coming through with a $5 super chat. And it says, sorry, Marantz, I forgot the Discord fee for the last couple months. Hopefully this still gives us harmonics. You want a harmonic lesson and less beta? $5 gets you about 5 years worth of Discord. So good job, man. You're going to be there forever. Oh, my God, I saw this video last night of Matthew Kors crying about the $400,000. $400,000, bro? You know what you could do, Matt? Matt, you could have bought a house in Jersey, right? Where are you from? You're from Philly? You could have bought a house in Philly, Matt. Hey, Matt, do you remember the movie Rounders? You know when he gets in, he gets on one and he goes in there and he grabs all his money that he borrowed and everything. He went in there and he lost. Then he had to go back and ask for money from everybody. I'm sure if you call up trades, you two can rub your two nickels together. Ask Trey's mom for a meatball sandwich. That's all they eat these days. Those two live in the same apartment. Matt's a great example of why trading options isn't for everyone. Also a grifter. We know that. He makes fun of meme stocks, and this one, I think, forgot where he came from. Oh, he's a memer himself. What the F is this? I'm sad, but I have vacation set. Thank you, Chris. Exactly. When he lost 400 grand, how the hell did he do that? Bros, he had a vacation set up. Let me tell you, my vacation was, babe, we're going to Vegas. When we get there, we're not spending any money. We were in Vegas. I was in Vegas counting. I was like, how many trips in an Uber is this? Don't we have a shuttle we can take? What? Babe, let's go to Walmart. Let's buy some groceries. Oh, my God. I was sweating in Vegas, bro. You guys already know me. Oh, man. I tell my wife every day, I said, babe, if we didn't go to Vegas, we'd have all that money. Oh, my God. She's all, okay. And I tell her, I go, we just got to hang on. So it's February right now. I get my bonus check every year, and I don't get it till October. So that's the 10th month. We're in the second month. We got to go 8 more months. Mama, we got to go 8 months, babe. Can we make it? Can we make it? That's all. Just got to make it there. Oh, man, I just tell you. I guess Matt plugs his OnlyFans at the end of the video. Maybe. Bro got addicted. Oh, he got addicted to perks or something. Sounds cooked. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. That's what I can tell you. Don't trust anyone. Anything they post, clickbait's good or bad. The only bad marketing is no marketing. Okay. Yeah. How do you go on tilt and lose 400K? Like, bro. Yeah, he might. What they're trying to tell you is he probably didn't do that. He just probably made the video. Depressed, deflated, distraught, all the D's. I thought Coles was a GME guy. Oh, Matthew Kors? Damn, no, he's not a GameStop guy. Fuck no, that guy's a punk, bro. $5? Oh my god, I get excited. $5. It had no words to it. Thank you for the super chat. 5-man super chat, Marantz. $5, bros. You guys can't see me. It's February, Valentine's Day. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Man, got me a gift better than what El Kabong did. El Kabong out here buying my wife gifts, bro. Don't even get me started. Don't trust anyone. I try not to. That's how I felt when GameStop was $9. Wish I had did more dollar cost averaging. Mentats, I don't wish. I'm right where I need to be. He avoids GME at all costs. Exactly. Scared to talk about it. Yep. Without a doubt. They all are. They're all scared to talk about us. Johnny, he gifted the meme stock communities. Sure. Dharma, I'm late to the video. Wasn't sure what to think when I saw the title say MOASS. Oh, yeah. No, Fabian. MOASS is tomorrow. MOASS is tomorrow. And if you ask me tomorrow, MOASS is tomorrow. Woo! Can't wait. Talked to my boy last night, one of my besties, and I said, hey, bro, you got to average down, bro. This guy's sitting on $70 a share, okay? That's on him, and it's not on me. I didn't tell him. He was just a complete moron on this investment. And I said, what are you doing, dude? Average down. Average down, get more, accumulate more. You don't believe in this? He goes, no, man, I'm right where I need to be. I'm waiting on MOASS. I said, get out of here, bro. Hung up the phone. I can't with these kids, man. Johnny, yeah, there we go. This guy got his message deleted. I wonder why. What did he say? He said, Matt don't care about your words, bro. Oh, no, we don't just mute you. We don't just do that. We can't just delete him. We got to do more than that. We got to get rid of him. He was going to propose. Oh, yeah. Perspective. Facts. And no stop loss. Get the F out of here. Clowns. They're all clowns. Exactly. So he tries to promote it and teach it, but he doesn't do it himself. Where's the stop loss? That's such a good point. Damn liar. Bro, the chat is lagging. I'm trying to get there. Thank you for the 7 super chats, bros. I don't know where they're at, but they're there somewhere. I'm going to get to them in a minute. I'm holding till 3K a share, Vincey says. 3K a share, bro. What would I do at 3K a share? Like $3 million? Yeah, that's a lot. He says, if you're buying, it's leaving. Oh, okay, cool. Roses are red, violets are blue. Marantz is the champ. That's it. That's the end of the poem. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What good is all that money in your bank account if you're dead from eating noodles in a cup? I'd get some fruit instead. All that money in my account? You think I'm doing it for me? Are you one of these assholes? Are you one of those guys who lives for the moment? I care about me and no one else. Bro, when I die, my kids are going to look around and they're going to go like this. Yo, Pops was killing it, man. What the hell was Dad doing? Yeah, that's what I was doing. MOASS is always tomorrow. Cheers from Sweden. Keep it up, big guy. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. You can see below the table. That's awesome. It's my birthday. Happy MOASS, everyone. Happy birthday, Frankie. Appreciate you. I'm coming in 10K tomorrow. Angelo, how you doing, man? I have 5.5K in GameStop. I might do another 5K in GameStop. I get asked this question like once a week. And Angelo, you've been here plenty of times. And you know what? You're here all the time. You're not a bad dude, but you're going to be putting a timeout, okay? 24-hour timeout. Don't ever name a cryptocurrency to me that you're going to invest in rather than GameStop. Get your shit out of here, bro. GTA 6, baby, coming. MOASS will be so big when it's done today. It's going to be tomorrow, too. That's what happened today. Why is MOASS tomorrow? Every day is MOASS. Yeah, I'm one of those guys, and now I'm a bag holder on Doge and Shiba Inu coin. Hey, Garfield. How you doing, Garfield? Did you write the article about Playboy? Was it you? Can you give my friend Jenna Tolles a shout out? It's her birthday. Fernando, happy birthday to Jenna Tolles. Yeah, I have a pair of them. Thank you so much. These kids are too much, bro. These kids are ridiculous. Like, that's all they have? Is that it? Oh, can you tell first name Dixon, last name? Yeah, I'll let you do the math there. They're too much, bros. Like, I could get upset, but I don't. Is there anything else there, Fernando? You got another one for me? Is it kiss and hug? First name Amanda? Is that it? No? Maybe? I can't get Jackie to say anything about his long position in GameStop. All he talks about are options. Roaring Kitty isn't shorting GameStop. No, Jackie has puts on the GameStop. Okay? Puts. Because he's a putz. Says Marantz is a fraud. Effing ridiculous. I'm a fraud. Oh, this guy came onto the scene like 6 months ago. I'm a fraud. Oh, shit. Hold on. My stomach hurts. Honestly, dudes. That guy couldn't name you 4 people on the board of directors at GameStop. Don't even get me started. Grazie. I'm talking about you leave. Oh, good job. Meet Kevin ETF has gone poof till it closed up. F you and Jackie. You should know that. Yeah, I agree. This is an investing channel, not a trading channel. Stony Bones. You guys see a guy named Stony Bones in the chat? I can't see him. He's blocked. So I don't see him. Feel free, if you see him, I'll just block him from the show. You got rights. Yet they watch me daily. They all do. They're here for chat therapy. Marantz has always stood on integrity. Thank you. We are more than investors. We are company owners. Yes, I tell people all the time. I was wearing my hoodie the other day, my GameStop hoodie. They go, ooh, I hope you were invested in the GameStop when that time it blew up. Like, I own the company. Oh, like you own a GameStop? Like, which one? I own GameStop. I am GameStop. Do I need to take off my shirt to prove it? Fourth effing habitual. Yeah, the fourth. Yeah, there we go. If you don't know who I am, then you don't watch daily. You're a liar. Oh, God. If they don't know who ESO is, if you don't know who ESO Fortune is, bro, anybody with a wrench next to it, the little wrench, they're a moderator for the channel. All those dudes with a wrench. If you don't know them, guess what? You're the fake. My life depends on which way GameStop moves. So stupid. These people. That has nothing to do with your life, bro. Like, honestly, I know you just said it to say it, but it has nothing to do with your life. The GameStop going up or down is not going to change your life. Your life is still yours. You still have direction and control of it. Your reaction to the ups and the downs will change your life. That's the truth. But GameStop doesn't even know you own it. How's it going to have an effect on you? You think I give a shit? GameStop goes to the ground tomorrow. Oh, my God. GameStop as a company starts making terrible decisions. Oh, what do? We live to see another day. But first, you wake up, because that's never going to fucking happen. Do you hear me? GameStop's it, baby. Stravis. Your life is going up and to the right. Remember that. 400K is life-changing for some people. For everybody. You're talking about some people. Shit, everybody. Yeah, you can take that punk out to the trailer park, but yeah, you can't take it. Oh, you can take the punk out the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out the park. I don't know. I hope so. I need this to work out. It's my only hope. Oh my God. Who is this? You're so desperate. Oh, we closed at 26.31. with 2.89 with no volume. Thank you for the heads up. No volume. Soon became an excellent reader by reading all the cheat codes. There you go, code book. Stoney got 30 minutes? Nah. Don't give him 30 minutes. Give him a whole career. Give him a lifetime. I want him out. I don't want him in the chat. I don't even read him, bro. I spent hours together reading the Super Metroid book, and I got him to GameStop. The pictures were amazing. Bro, those were my dad's favorite games, Metroid. Dr. Mario and Metroid. Marantz is going off today. I'm just cracking up. Well, put yourself back together. Don't crack up too much. Hey, guys, I got to go get those plants, all right? Hey, I'll see you guys around. Hope you guys like the music. I got a new song I got to play. New song I heard. Only had 13,000 views on the video. I was like, what is this? It's a good, well, now it's 10,000 views. 22,000 views, I'm sorry. 13,000 subs. I pray I have 13,000 subs one day. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? I just keep grinding. Till then, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah? Stoney blows Jackie to avoid the Discord fee. Bullshit. He pays him to blow him. Who knows? Pays him to know him. Sorry. Guys, you guys catch me. I'm reading the chat and I can't even get out right. Sorry. I read it wrong sometimes. Guys, if you're investing into meme coins, I pray that you guys don't invest in the PPC's coin. Okay? GameStop short interest. They are 30 million shares short. Sure. And my GameStop money, I'm up. I'm feeling good. This was at 26.25. I wonder what it is right now. Anybody know? It's 26.34. Is that what it says? It says I'm up. That's all it says. It says I'm up money, bros. Made over $300 today just sitting. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Not tonight, though. Going to take the wife out. She just doesn't know it yet. All right, get at me. I hope you guys like everybody and like each other and like yourself. That's it. Enjoy the song. It's an upbeat song. I liked it.